All right, guys, my name is Shane, and I am just in the process of going through this course, the Inbound Closer. There's a lot of information here, and what I like about it so far is there is a definite process. So, my goal in going through this course is to give you the pros and cons of everything that I come across so far right now. Um, I'm building a foundation, which is very cool. Um, I've not had a formal training in sales. I've done sales before, but it was basically just here is the contract, and go out door to door and knock on as many doors as you can and get them to sign on the dotted line. That was my training. So it's been a few years since I did cold calling and all that kind of stuff. But what I like so far about this course is building your mindset, cleaning up all the garbage that you have in your life, unorganization, procrastination, all that kind of stuff, and basically building yourself up mentally so that when you do get to the point where you're starting to make some phone calls, mentally you're strong. Mentally you can't be swayed because you don't have distractions. You don't have problems at home. You don't have problems with your employer, all this kind of stuff, because in your journey, you've taken care of that stuff and you try to live your life the best way that you can every single morning, every single day. And it begins with developing a ritual in the morning. So they talk about going over the mind formula, which before this course, I'd never heard of that. But for me, over the past couple months, I've been building up my own habits of reading the Bible. Every morning I get up at 5 o'clock, I read for an hour. I have my journal, so I make my notes. I started this at the beginning of September. And then, but with this, when you work on the mind formula, you're actually having a way to actually recalibrate so that in the future, when you're making calls, maybe there's a phone call that didn't quite go the way that you wanted, you can actually go back to your mind formula and recalibrate. And I think that is worth the price of the course right there. Just that one tidbit of information, just to say, if you have a formula where you have a ritual every single morning, even guys like Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, who passed this past year, they had rituals in the morning. So much they would get up before anyone else and practice and all this kind of stuff. So you meaning me, we all have to have some kind of a ritual that we do every morning. So in case we get rocked, we can come back to that and go back to our foundation. So that's what I've learned so far. Taking this course, I'm taking notes. It's funny, I have this is a yellow notebook that I have. I also have one upstairs as well, so when I'm watching on the computer, I make my notes there. I keep this one down here on my table. It probably drives my wife crazy because I have future plans book, I have my Bible, I have my notepad, I have pens. Everything is all over the table. I don't know if you can see this here. I'll give you a little snapshot of this is what I'm talking about. Whoops, these are my notes. There's all the books and stuff, and then we got the computer going over there. So I apologize for this. My little stand took off here. Hang on, let me flip this around here. All right, so we're back. We're back. There's a little bit of behind the scenes, but yeah, my kitchen table looks a little bit messy, but the reason why I like it is I have my water, I have my coffee, which is gone, and then I also created my little checklist of all the calls that I have to do today because I sell potato chips for a living. So I have 15 stores to go to this morning. And it starts at 7 o'clock in the morning. I got to go to Walmart and then the Shell gas stations, all that kind of stuff. So the reason why I get up early is so I can get this stuff out of the way and then do my regular job. And then after that, I come back, and then late at night, like 8, 9 o'clock at night, I'll go through the course as well, make my notes, and then start the ritual. I can't wait for tomorrow because even on a Saturday, I like to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. My wife sleeps in on Saturdays, so that means I get about 4 or 5 hours in the morning to myself where I just read and go through all this stuff. So this is exciting. So anyways, there's my update for Friday, November, what are we at here? 13th or 14th. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.